again, I'll gut you like a fish.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Behold! Fish boy!
This is my boomstick!
Red rum.
Garbage day!
We'll tear your soul apart.
Oh, yes. There will be blood.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Fuck the prime time, bitch.
Hail, Radma.
All right, welcome back to the Three from Hell podcast. Woo!
Oh no!
Yep, I'm here. Justin's back to watch the very last film of the franchise. Missed the whole trilogy, but he watched the last one.
The only one that I had seen prior to watching the whole franchise through up until this point.
Dino's here, and Melee is here. Tony is currently battling Hurricane Milton right now, so thoughts go to him. Hopefully he's okay. He did say he said a couple hours ago he was good. So
he also wanted me to inform you guys of one thing and one thing for sure about the movie.
Save that for later.
Okay.
We have a whole segment where we talk about our thoughts on the movie. We'll save it for then. All right. Anyway, speaking of the movie, we watched Halloween Ends just now. Just finished it. 45
Thank God
seconds
it
ago.
did.
It ended. Yep. Yeah. Anyway, let's just fucking get straight into it. Halloween Ends was directed by David Gordon Green.
Asshole.
Written by Paul Brad Logan, Chris Bernier, I don't know. Danny McBride, David Gordon Green. Produced by Malika Akkad, Jason Blum, and Bill Block. Cinematography done by Michael Simmons. Editing done by Tim Alverson. Music's John and Cody Carpenter and Daniel Davies. Your production companies are Universal Pictures, Miramax, Blumhouse Productions, Trinkus International, and Rough House Pictures. Distributed by Universal Pictures. Release date of October 14th, 2022. The runtime of 111 minutes. This film had a budget of $33 million, and it brought in $105.4 million at the box office.
Oh boy!
So, made some money.
Unfortunately,
our cast is Nick Castle is credited for the flashbacks in the '78 film. He also did Michael's breathing.
Nice. Good credit. Very good credit.
James Jude Courtney plays the Shape. Kyle Richards as Lindsay Wallace. Will Patton as Deputy Frank Hawkins. Rowan Campbell as Corey Cunningham. Andy, 3 movies in, I keep forgetting to learn how to pronounce her last name. Andy Metichak as Allison Nelson, and Jamie Lee Curtis, once again, for the final time, as of now, as Laurie Strode.
Fingers crossed.
We don't have any fun facts, I'm assuming. I never looked any up.
That.
I don't know what else to...
You want a fun fact? Fucking watch a different movie. Fucking go watch Frogman. Go watch fucking Brain Dead again.
I do have a fun fact. This film's not even available on Peacock anymore. It's apparently it's allegedly on Hulu. Cannot confirm. Other than that, you just got to buy it, I guess. I own
just
it.
Fucking buy it. I don't give a shit.
Version of it was fucked up. I got to try to fix it.
Go watch us watch Long Legs. Actually,
yeah.
I just bought that.
This is cool. This is the end of the podcast without spoilers because Melee is about to get to the synopsis. Melee. Take it away.
Synopsis.
The synopsis basically is watch Transformers 1 instead. But anyway, on Halloween night in 2019, 21-year-old Corey Dream Cunningham is babysitting a young boy named Jeremy, who pulls a prank on Corey by locking him inside the attic. Just as Jeremy's parents come home, Corey kicks the door open and accidentally knocks Jeremy over a staircase railing to his death, which was actually pretty cool. Corey is accused of intentionally killing Jeremy, but is cleared of manslaughter. 3 years later, the town of Haddonfield, Illinois, is still reeling from the aftermath of Freaky Myers' latest killing spree in 2018. While Michael has vanished, Laurie Strode is writing a memoir, having bought a new house and living with Allison, her granddaughter, who is now a nurse. Meanwhile, Corey is working at his stepfather's salvage yard. On his way home one day, he is taunted by band geeks and injures himself in the process.
Yeah, that wasn't that wasn't a typo. That's actually what they were. I still don't know what they were going for there.
An observing Laurie brings him to the doctor's office where Allison works. Allison and Corey develop a relationship and later attend a Halloween party where Corey is confronted by Jerry's mother. After having an argument with Allison, Corey leaves the party and runs into the bullies, who throws him off a bridge. He is dragged into the sewers and confronted by Freaky, who eventually lets him go. On the way out, Corey is confronted by a homeless man, who we presume was actually Samuel. In a struggle, Corey stabs the man to death and flees. Wasn't really much of a struggle, he just stabbed him twice and left.
Yeah.
Corey and Allison go on a dinner date, but Allison's ex-boyfriend, police officer Doug Mulaney, who is like 40 years old, shows up and harasses them both. Corey later lures the cop into the sewer. Freaky emerges and kills Doug to Corey's delight. Allison is passed over for a promotion at work in favor of a fellow nurse who is having an affair with Doctor. Corey then kills the doctor at his home while the nurse is killed by Freaky. An unknown Allison plans to leave Haddonfield with an insistent Corey because of the past trauma, while Laurie becomes increasingly suspicious of Corey. After finding him sleeping in the spot Jeremy died, Laurie offers to help him on the condition that he distances himself from Allison. Corey retorts by blaming her for the events that have occurred in Haddonfield and says if he cannot have Allison, no one will. On October 31st, Corey returns to the sewers and successfully fights Freaky for his mask. Meanwhile, Lauren and Allison argue as she plans to leave, and Allison too blames Laurie for Michael's actions. That night, Corey embarks on a rampage, murdering the bullies after luring them to the salvage yard and asks, did he? Pretty sure they were there already before him. But anyway, Corey embarks on a rampage, murdering the bullies after luring them in the salvage yard and accidentally killing his stepfather, which is pretty stupid. He then goes on to kill his mother as well as a DJ at a local radio station who has taunted him earlier for trespassing, which is legal. At the Strode house, Laurie Fox attempts suicide to lure Corey to her, whom she shoots down the stairs. Corey then stabs himself in the neck because he realizes he is dreamed and frames Laurie for his death in front of the arriving Allison. Freaky suddenly arrives and kills Corey. A fight ensues and Laurie manages to pin Freaky to the table. After a struggle, Allison arrives to help subdue and finally kill him. Laurie and Allison take his body to the salvage yard by police escort, attracting the residents of Haddonfield. Kind of a freak. Whole town watching a murder happen. Who follow them in a procession and dispose of it in an industrial shredder. In the ensuing days, Allison and Laurie reconcile, and Allison leaves Haddonfield. Fuck you. And Allison leaves Haddonfield. Yeah. I'm gonna forget that anyway. And Allison leaves Haddonfield while Laurie finishes her memoir and rediscovers her romance with Deputy Hawkins. The end. That's pretty much. Even the synopsis is like
lame.
Yeah.
That's yeah. We don't have to go any further into it. That's pretty much that's it.
Yep.
Justin, I think we have critic reviews.
Holy fuck, we're there already. Let's go,
Yep.
baby.
This is going to be a very short podcast, probably. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. We got to talk about what we're doing after.
Halloween Ends has a top critic score of 32%, an all critic score of 40%.
Too high.
A verified audience score of 57%.
Too high.
An all audience score of 38%.
Still too high.
This is so fucking high, dude. I can't fucking believe this is so fucking high. Oh my god.
If you voted that up to make it that way, you're an asshole. I'm telling you that right now.
Critic review time. Which I was scrolling down to the bottom of the page to open up all of the reviews, and I saw one that I wanted to read immediately, which is "Your goosebumps will remain dormant," which is a crazy fucking way to describe this movie, but also I agree.
Yeah.
Halloween Ends is no more coherent than its predecessors, but at least adds some new elements to the formula. No, it fucking doesn't. I don't know what movie you watched. Faint praise, but this could be the best Halloween movie outside of Carpenter's original.
That's a troll.
Are we watching the same movie?
That's a fucking troll. You know that's a troll.
Troll. That's a top critic, dog. What do you mean?
That's top critics can be trolls. Don't give me that. Oh, it's a prestigious title. Bullshit. No,
I'm just saying.
I'm saying the title doesn't make you a good person.
I'm not gonna make the joke I was gonna make. Anyway, some of it is gory. The opening was good. None of it was scary. Worse, none of it had any tension whatsoever. Yeah, this movie sucks. Halloween Ends is a bummer, and everything about it makes it seem like it's willing to go. We should let it go. Yeah.
Yes.
Cockamamie plot. Okay, yeah, whatever. Fuck you, critics. All right, I'm just gonna scroll through here until I get the exact review that I want for the critics or for the audience reviews, and then we're done with this segment because I'm extremely disappointing. That's a good one. It was incredibly boring. Come on. Motherfucker, what do you mean I thought it was one of the better Halloween movies? What the fuck are you talking about, dog? Come on. Lazy ending to the series. Total letdown. It did not have a good plot. Such a letdown. Absolutely loved it. 5 stars. Jesus Christ. Who the fuck are you people that watch these movies? I really don't get it. No, these are the audience reviews. I was cringing the entire film. It was just not good. The scene cuts were horrible, and so was the script. I thought about just walking out of the theater. Come on. It was slow to take off. It was okay. I expected more. That might have been my original reaction to seeing this movie. It isn't anymore. Boring, very off topic. Too much gore, great ending.
Too much gore.
Too much gore?
Not even the goriest movie in the trilogy.
Okay, this is really fucked up that this is one of the reviews. It wasn't bad for a rom-com. I hate that. That's actually fucking crazy. Because that's genuinely true. Like, you just take Michael Myers out of here and it's pretty fucking good. It's pretty fine.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible waste of money. Dark, dismal, confusing mess. Lame send off to a goat of horror. Boring story, not scary. Podcast listeners, you know what this is. You know what I'm looking for. I'm not seeing it, but I'm going to say it. This is one of the worst Halloween movies in the franchise. This is the worst Halloween movie in the franchise.
Hello.
it's not the worst movie in the
I
franchise.
know where
I don't think it's the
I
worst.
have it in the franchise, but
It's not the worst movie in the franchise for sure. I know it's not, but like
it's not good. Yeah, it's definitely bad.
it's definitely bad. I'm done with this. Let's go. Let's get this over with. Come on. Get me out of Haddonfield, please.
All right, Dino said he has to go soon, so Dino, you can give your score and review first.
I'm gonna give it a -31 because this is
Inches?
the complete opposite of Halloween.
-5.
Okay, so on a scale of 0 to 10,
I just said -31.
so I will give it a 0 for Dino.
There you go. Sure, if you want to
That's
make up numbers,
crazy.
that's fine.
I guess we'll go Justin.
Oh my fucking god! I have to rate this movie.
Yep.
Give me like go to Melee or something.
Melee's
I need to look.
last. I'll go to me next.
Yeah, go to someone else because I need to look at my ratings.
Dude, this fucking movie fucking sucks. Holy shit.
Uh-huh.
I do have to say, like, the idea of Michael having like a fucking minion that he trains.
Banana!
It is it is like a cool idea and premise, but it's one of those things that you can't like start and develop and finish all in one film.
Mm-hmm.
This should have started at least in the second movie in the trilogy.
Okay.
I don't know, dude. It was really fucking boring. There were only like a few like cool scenes. Some of the kills were cool, but like I don't know, dude. I'm looking at my scores and I know where I want to put it and I know where it needs to go. I would watch it over Curse. I would watch Halloween 5 before I watch this again. So I have to give it a score of 1 out of 10.
Ooh.
You gave it higher than mine. Wow.
Only by a little.
Mhm.
Honestly, it gets a half point just for that scene in the doctor's house.
And the scene with the kid.
With the car and the fence.
Yeah. It's the kills and cinematography that gonna give it really anything worth
You're
watching.
dead. Cinnamon toast crunch.
Mm-hmm. For quick reference,
Mhm.
what did I give Curse of Michael Myers?
You gave Curse nothing. You weren't on that episode.
What did I give it? I know I wasn't on that episode.
You also were not on that episode. The highest score, that Curse got was from Justin, and that was a 1.
And it's a 1.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Which, because of that, because
Tony and I
Curse
both
got-
give it a 0.5.
Yeah, I'm giving Halloween Ends a 1.5
Mm-hmm.
because I will watch this over Curse.
Mm-hmm.
Bailey, it's all up to
Okay,
you.
Okay. All right. That being said, I might have to give that a 1.1.
1.1?
Yes.
What's wrong with you?
Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
what the fuck?
Truthfully, I think Curse is undisputably the worst.
Oh, yeah, it's...
Yeah, I agree. Curse of Michael Myers is the worst Halloween movie in the franchise.
I will almost rather watch that because I can at least make fun of that in some way because it's so fucking horrible. This one, it has the worst crime of it actually tries to be a good movie. And because of that, it sucks even more because it's bad.
Mm.
And it's fucking boring. And
It is incredibly
because
boring.
they keep trying to tease it as there's been like the big face off of Michael and Laurie, and then they spend most of the movie on a fucking henchman, fucking Dream from Minecraft.
Yep.
I don't fucking care about him. Give me Michael and Laurie. Give me that for the whole movie.
That's the thing. Like, I could care about him if they had started his arc before.
Like in a previous movie,
Yeah,
for
before
example.
this movie fucking started.
The first movie,
Yeah.
Or even
yeah,
after.
yeah. I mean, not even. It doesn't even have to be the first movie. They could have started it in Kills, and it would have had more time to breathe and actually develop. But like, this is just trying to do way too much with not enough time.
There
Probably
should
haven't
have
got
been
made.
an anthology film.
Well, anything else anyone would like to add before
Fuck Haddonfield. Fuck Michael Myers. Fuck
Oh, we're done.
Halloween.
Yeah, we're done with the Halloween
Fuck David Gordon
franchise.
Green and Dan
well,
McBride making this.
as we wrap up the Halloween franchise, we have rated all of the Halloween movies.
Mm-hmm.
And so that
What
means
is the final
we
score?
need to tell you the rankings for all 13 Halloween films.
You go ahead. I'm putting pants on.
At number 13, to no one's surprise, with an average score of .667, it is Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers.
Yeah.
In 12th place, with a score of .9, is this film, Halloween Ends.
Mm-hmm.
In 11th place, with an average score of 2, is Halloween 5.
Yep.
In
Good movie.
10th place, this is where we get like a huge bump in quality, where like this still isn't like a good movie, but it's so much better than the other three that it's like over doubled the score. With the score of 4.917 in 10th place is Halloween Resurrection.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
I would watch Halloween Resurrection 4 times
Oh,
before I
fuck
watched
yes.
any of those other films.
That movie
excuse me.
was not good, but I would rather watch that.
It was fun, at least, at times.
Yeah.
In 9th place, with a score, an average score of 5.33, is Halloween H2O.
Mm-hmm.
In 8th place, with an average score of 5.83, is Halloween 4.
Mm-hmm.
In 7th place, with an average score of 5.88, just barely eking out Halloween 4 for 7th place, it's Halloween Kills. In 6th place, this might be the most controversial one. In 6th place, with an average score of 6, ironically, is Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. I think if we were to revisit that, the score would be higher, personally. Yeah.
I don't think it's bad.
No, it's fine. In the top 5, the fifth best film in the Halloween franchise, according to the Three from Hell, with an average score of 7.69, is Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Let's go.
Terrible.
In 4th place, with an average score of 8.25, is Halloween 2.
Ooh.
In 3rd place, with an average score of 8.75, is Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Yeah!
In 2nd place, with an average score of 9.3, is Halloween 2018. And of course, in 1st place, the unanimous choice for the best film in the Halloween franchise by the Three from Hell podcast, with an average score of a perfect 10, is Halloween 1978, the original.
10.
This was a franchise for sure.
When we do a franchise like this again, we need to do like 2 a week, so I don't have to wait several months to finish.
I think you're right.
Because
we started this a long time ago.
This sucked. Doing this was awful.
Well,
I hated it.
Not all franchises are this fucking bad.
I know, but like, I fucking hated doing
I mean, there's a good number of them, but I'm leaving. I love you all. Goodbye.
Love you, Dino.
Bye. I love you.
Bye.
Now it's just
Nice
the
one, lady.
OG3.
But yeah, so that is the Halloween franchise. We have a few one-off movies coming up. One of them being like one of my fucking favorite movies of all time. One of them,
Seed of Chucky.
we are probably going to be trading for another movie on our list because it's a Tony pick, and we don't think Tony will be here for it. So we'll discuss. So we can't really say what we're watching next because that is the film that we would be watching next. But the next few weeks we'll be watching one-off films, so no franchises. But when we do get to our next franchise, it's going to be a franchise that I've actually never watched.
Yes.
And it's a bit of a hot topic. Oh, in about a month. In about a month, we'll be starting the Terrifier franchise, starting with All Hallows Eve. And we actually got the schedule perfectly lined up with the digital release of Terrifier 3, so
If you we should have talked about this off the record.
Yeah, well.
But if you don't want to watch All Hallows Eve, we do not have to, because it's not actually David Howard Thornton doing Art the Clown. Number one, number two, it also has nothing to do with anything that happens in the actual Terrifier movies.
Yeah, well, I just said we're watching it, so.
All right.
Yeah, we'll see how it fucking goes. I don't know, dude. But yeah, so that's kind of the lay of the land of what we got coming up next. So yeah,
Me When I Lie.
3, maybe 4 one-off movies, and then we get into the Terrifier franchise / trilogy. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, Halloween's done. I can't believe we fucking made it.
We did it.
First franchise in the books. Took us 3 fucking months, if not longer. I feel like it took longer, like 4 or 5.
It feels so long.
40 years.
Never again.
Picked up Melee and Dino along the way. We watched some fun films this first quarter of the first year of Three from Hell.
Wish we could have watched some of them where we actually recorded podcasts.
Yeah.
And watch logs for them.
Yeah, well.
Go watch Frogman instead of this.
It's been a good time. Sorry about the 2-3 week break. I don't remember how long our break actually went, but we've been gone for a couple weeks. I was on vacation. Just couldn't.
In Jericho Cruise.
Could not work in the time to actually sit down and watch this with everyone and get it edited and scheduled and put up and everything. But
it's okay.
Halloween's over. We have new merch that went up. A couple new shirts went up a few weeks ago. Go check that out.
Ooh.
The link is in the description of the podcast on our what the fuck is it called? Fourth Wall? Is that what it's called? Thank you. Yes, it's on our Fourth Wall page. So yeah, a couple new shirts. We have a collab shirt with Dino that is up there right
Very
now,
good shirt.
based on the Brain Dead poster that Melee made
Yeah.
for us a while back. Whenever we watched
deserves
Brain
that.
Dead. Yeah, true,
Mhm.
for real. But yeah, I don't have anything to say. Halloween sucked. This is probably the shortest podcast we're gonna have since the very first one, which is fitting that we bookend the franchise with the short podcast. There's just nothing to say, dude. It was not a good film, and we're all just ready to move on and get on to the next stuff.
Been a long day.
Well, anyway, give us a follow on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Subscribe to the Patreon at patreon.com/youdamnright. Buy merch in the description below. All of our links are in the description below. Twitter, all that bullshit. And yeah, leave us a review on whatever you're listening on and tell your friends about us. Anyway, I'm Sam.
I'm Justin.
It's me, Samuel.
Anyway, that's Melee.
Fuck you.
Tony is battling a hurricane. God save his soul. Love you guys. Talk to you next week. Bye.
Three from Hell. We are the Three from Hell. We are the Three from
we are
Hell.
the Three from Hell. Yeah, whatever. Goodbye.